We're shaking, folks. Back with another reaction, back with some more Sinéad O'Connor. And once again, big shout out to Adrian for sharing the albums, as well as to Phil for sharing the first album, and also to Herman, who shared this tune that we're going to listen to, The Emperor's New Clothes, multiple months ago as sort of a, one-off. And indeed, I think it was right around the time where I was just going to begin a proper Sinéad deep dive. So yeah, ultimately, because I began going through the albums, I felt like, okay, I'm going to put this on hold because I will eventually get to it. But I do appreciate the patience, Herman, and this is, again, one that he was looking forward to hearing. And yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with the story and the phrase and the concept, the idea of someone's pride, their ego, making them, be convinced about how great they are and how great something that they're doing is, and perhaps being taken advantage of in that way, but because of sycophancy and no one wanting to be the person to bear unfortunate news, no one tells them, and so they persist in this delusion such that everybody sort of sees what's going on, but no one's intervening. And then in the story, it's the youthful innocence of a child. It's like, wait, he's not wearing anything, and that sort of snaps people into reality. But yeah, ultimately, it makes me think of Carl Sagan and others who've talked about, if you've been bamboozled by something for long enough, even if you find out it's not true, you tend to reject any evidence of its non-truth rather than, accept the fact that you have been conned or taken in by something. So I feel like there's any number of inferences or lessons that can be drawn from the story and the concept as to how it might relate to a narrative here. Obviously, pride or arrogance could play into something. People's complicity through their unwillingness to, be honest and direct about something. Obviously, any of these themes could play into a personal narrative, but, I feel like I understand the concept. I have no idea what the song will be about. So let's find out. This is Sinéad O'Connor. The tune is The Emperor's New Clothes, and it's from the 1990 album I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got.
Said it was dangerous after Sunday. clothes. They got a solid case of the emperor's new clothes. The emperor's new clothes. The emperor's new clothes. The emperor's new clothes.
I do love that frenetic rattle. Into a fade, probably. Slow fade. Maybe not. No fade. I love that. Yeah, a really interesting tune. I don't know. I heard bits and pieces and definitely heard the title phrase by the end, but indeed, maybe a reference to clothes before that. But the part that really caught me was like near the beginning. She's talking like, "I'm 21. Like I don't know what I want or what I'm gonna do," which I can certainly sympathize with. You know, I still feel like I'm trying to figure things out on the fly. So I love the idea of hitting adulthood and as she says, people are telling her what to do, and it immediately makes me think of some punk songs. Perhaps none more than Bad Religion's "Best for You," where like the chorus is everybody knows what's best for you, and like everybody's telling you that you should do this, or you should do this, or don't do this, do this, like go into this way, do. And it's like I'm gonna try to figure things out, guys. Like don't mind me. But yeah, it feels like there's a bit of that at the beginning of the song that she's coming of age, trying to figure out adulthood, despite a barrage and onslaught of advice, unsolicited probably, about exactly what she should be and what she should do. It sounds like maybe a bit autobiographical, like she's talking about writing things down, maybe like writing songs. So yeah, it feels like there's maybe a bit of her in the character that is in the song, but again, I love her voice. I love the way she can do those sort of in like note like shifts. She just sort of like shifts the note, like it just has this really distinct quality. So admittedly, that is something on some level that I knew going into this deep dive, but knowing it through a couple tunes and hearing it now over the course of a full album plus, and obviously there's a lot more to hear, that's something else entirely. So again, cool to get back to this album. Once again, shout out to Adrian, shout out to Herman, and to all the people who've been following the Sinéad Deep Dive. You are greatly appreciated. Let me know what you think of this tune, and I will see you next time. Peace.